It's day 3 of the societal collapse. Your stomach's rumbling, your head's pounding, and the only water you found is a questionable puddle in a discarded tire. You know what they say, never drink the tire water. But what if it's that or nothing? Hey survivors, welcome back to our channel, the hand-drawn guide to not dying horribly when everything goes to hell. Today, we're sketching exactly how to filter dirty water so you don't become tomorrow's cautionary tale. Look, when the pumps stop working and the bottled water aisle looks like a war zone, dehydration will kill you faster than any marauding horde. Trust me, I've seen it, more than once. Picture this, a guy, let's call him Dave. Dave was tough. Dave could gut a squirrel with a spoon. But Dave thought a little bellyache from unfiltered pond water was just building character. 2 days later, Dave was definitely character building in the afterlife. Don't be Dave. Rule number 1, never, ever drink directly from an unknown source. It's a biological roulette wheel, and the house always wins. What you need is a DIY water filter. Check the sketch here. We're turning junk into lifesavers. Step 1. The vessel. Grab yourself an empty plastic bottle, a 2-liter soda bottle, a milk jug, anything with a decent opening. Look at this guy I drew here, frantically emptying his last lukewarm cola just for the bottle. Survival priorities, right? Now, take a knife, or if you're truly desperate, a sharp rock, and carefully cut off the bottom of the bottle. You want a funnel shape. See that detail in the corner? That's me showing you how not to slice your thumb off. Classic rookie mistake. You're going to invert this bottle, so the narrow neck points down. This is where your filtered water will drip out. Step 2. The pre-filter. First layer in the bottom of your inverted bottle, meaning covering the opening of the neck, is a piece of cloth. A bandana, a clean sock, a strip from an old t-shirt, even a coffee filter if you're lucky enough to still have one. This is your initial sieve. It'll catch the big gunk, leaves, twigs, stray zombie hair. Whisper, don't ask how the zombie hair gets there. Look at the sketch. You want it packed in tight enough to prevent larger particles from falling through, but loose enough for water to drain. Step 3. The charcoal layer. This is where the magic starts. You need charcoal, not charcoal briquettes from your pre-apocalypse barbecue. Those have lighter fluid and other chemicals. You need natural, activated charcoal. How do you get it? Simple. Burn some wood until it's fully charred, then let it cool. No ash, just pure black charcoal. Crush it up. A hammer, a rock, even your boot heel works. The finer, the better. Now, layer this crushed charcoal about 2 to 3 inches thick on top of your cloth. Check the sketch. See how chunky it is? This layer is crucial. Charcoal is porous, absorbing chemicals, odors, and some toxins. It won't kill all bacteria, but it's a huge step up. Step 4. The sand layers. Now we get gritty. You need sand, preferably 2 types, coarse and fine. If you can only find one, use what you have. Layer 4A, fine sand. On top of the charcoal, add a layer of fine sand, about 2 to 3 inches thick. This will filter out smaller particles the charcoal missed. Imagine tiny debris trying to squeeze through that tightly packed sand. Good luck. Layer 4B, coarse sand. On top of the fine sand, add another layer, 2 to 3 inches of coarse sand. This acts as another pre-filter for the finer layers below, catching slightly larger suspended solids. See how the sketch shows the different grain sizes? That's important. Step 5. The gravel layer. Finally, on top of all the sand, add a layer of small gravel or pebbles. Think pea size to marble size, about 2 to 3 inches. This is your final pre-filter, catching any remaining larger bits and preventing your sand from shifting too much. Plus, it weighs everything down nicely. Putting it to the test. Once your filter is layered up, cloth, charcoal, fine sand, coarse sand, gravel, you're ready. Carefully pour your questionable water into the top, onto the gravel. Don't just dump it in, you don't want to disturb the layers. Let gravity do its work. It will drip out of the bottle's neck. Be patient. Good things, especially clean-ish water, take time. This isn't a quick fix. It's a drip-by-drip lifeline. Now, Here's the kicker, the absolute non-negotiable life-saving detail. You must boil the water after filtering. Your DIY filter is excellent for removing sediment, odors, and some chemical impurities. But it will not reliably remove all bacteria, viruses, or microscopic parasites. Boiling the water for at least 1 minute at a rolling boil, 3 minutes at higher altitudes, is your only way to truly sterilize it. Otherwise, you're just drinking clear cholera. And nobody wants that. Well, maybe your enemies want that. Haha. Bottom line, in a survival scenario, clear water is not necessarily safe water. That's it for today's page from the Apocalypse Sketchbook. If this helped you survive 5 extra minutes in your head, smash that like button, drop your own tips in the comments, especially the unhinged ones, and subscribe so the next disaster doesn't catch you with your pants down. Stay sharp, stay alive, and I'll see you in the ruins.